Welcome to HelloCustom's template section. This is essentially where you're going to HelloCustom what graphic belongs to what product and what inside of the graphic needs to be personalized. In order to create a new template, we're first going to go to the top right corner and click on Add New. That'll take you to this page right here where you can either create a template from a PDF or a template from a PNG. I highly recommend creating a template from a PDF as we are able to take a PDF that you created from any other design platform. I think this is really powerful with HelloCustom that we don't want to be a design platform. We don't want to force you to use HelloCustom to create your designs. That if you love using Canva, for example, to create your designs, you can create your designs in Canva. Just download it as a PDF and HelloCustom can convert that PDF back to an editable template as if you designed it in HelloCustom from the very beginning. So for example, if we go over to Canva, we can go into this design right here. This is just a simple nurse shirt design that I created inside of Canva. As you can see, all of the elements are here with text elements and an image element here. To download this as a PDF, I'm going to go to the top right, click on to share, click on to download. We're going to download this as a PDF print and we're going to leave it as RGB. Regarding RGB and CMYK, it doesn't really matter which one you choose right now because when it goes over to your production partner and they print the product, it's going to be converted to CMYK when it's printed. But if you want everything to look the same on your laptop and your computer, it's easiest to just leave it as RGB for now. So PDF print, RGB, download, and upload that PDF right here. As you can see, HelloCustom has taken that PDF and it is converting it into an editable template. This takes about 5 seconds to do. All right, perfect. As you can see, HelloCustom took that PDF and was able to convert that back into an editable template with the image element, the text element, as if you created this inside of HelloCustom to begin with. I do want to go back one step and show you what uploading a PNG looks like. That way you know the two to get back to this same step right here. All right, so jumping back to this step right here, the only time you'd really want to upload a PNG over a PDF in creating a template inside of HelloCustom is one, if the design tool that you use, for example, Kittl is one of them, where they compress the PDFs, and it's impossible for HelloCustom to convert that compressed PDF back into an editable template, so then therefore it's better to go with the PNG. Or in some rare cases, if you upload a PDF and HelloCustom has a hard time converting it back into an editable template, you can just upload the PNG instead for that design. So jumping back into Canva, if I wanted to use this design for a PNG to upload into HelloCustom, what I do is I recommend making a copy of the design, where that way we're not messing with the original design, because what we need to do is we need to delete any text element that is meant for personalization, because we're going to add those back inside of HelloCustom as text elements, because those need to be editable and not part of just a static image. So we're going to delete this text element right here, delete this text element right here, and then we're going to go into the top right, click on to download. Again, in this case, we're going to download it as a PNG, a transparent background, and we're just going to download the one page, which is this one right here, and click on download. Perfect, so we can now go back over to HelloCustom, click on to upload our PNG here, where it is now creating the template using the transparent background PNG. As you can see, HelloCustom was able to create the template using the transparent background PNG, but we still need to add the text element for the name and the text element for the date. To do that inside of our editor, you can click on to text and add a text element here, where we're going to add the placeholder name back as Samantha. But again, we need to put it in the correct spot, in the correct font, in the correct color. So we're going to click onto the font, and this was a lobster font. So you can search the font here, click onto our lobster font. So now it is the correct font. Go back over to the font size. I believe it was about 600 in terms of the size. And we can always go back over to Canva to go over to our original to grab the color. Go back over to HelloCustom, change the color to the correct color, brown. And then make sure that it is center aligned. I'm then going to make a copy of this text element here, move it down, type in 2025 for the date, and make it the correct font size. Make sure it is center aligned. So that's how you would create the template inside of HelloCustom going down the PNG route. But again, if you're using a tool like Canva where they do not compress the PDFs, I highly recommend going down the PDF route because you can just simply upload it and it will take you to this step right here, already done for you. So I'm going to go back to the original PDF that we uploaded and we will continue the training for creating the template. All right, so I just re-uploaded the PDF, and again, you can see that HelloCustom converted that back into an editable template, automatic for us. So the first thing that we need to do with this template is to give the template a title. This is for internal purposes only. This is just for you. So in this case, I'm gonna type in nurse shirt. The next thing that we need to do is we need to tell HelloCustom what product on Etsy does this graphic belong to. So the first thing we want to do is click onto product variants, where it is going to pull up all of your Etsy products sorted by active, inactive, or draft. In this case, our product is right here. When you click onto it, we're going to display all of the variations and the SKUs for this product on Etsy, where you can essentially select which variations this graphic specifically belongs to. Because for some designs, you might have a white version and a black version, where the white version goes on the black shirt and the black version goes onto the white shirt, where you can deselect certain SKUs or variations where you do not want this template, but maybe the white version of it. But in this case, I'm gonna leave them all selected, that when these SKUs sell on Etsy, use this graphic and click on update. The next thing that we need to do is essentially get the graphic ready. So the first thing I'm gonna do is make the background transparent, because this is gonna go onto a t-shirt and I do not want that white box around the design. So to make the background transparent, we're gonna click onto background and make it transparent. The next thing that we need to do is tell HelloCustom what inside of this graphic needs to be personalized. So in this case, we have a name and we have a date. So I'm gonna go ahead and click onto this text element here, and I'm gonna set the max allowance. This is essentially these two black dots here. How long would I like the text to get before I dynamically want HelloCustom to make the font smaller? That way it doesn't go past these two black dots here. And when it is personalized, in this case, I want it to be center aligned. You can also add effects like all caps, maybe add a curve effect, whatever your design requires, you can add that at this step as well. But in this case, no special effects other than center aligned. Now I need to tell HelloCustom what this is. Again, this is a name. So I'm gonna go into the top left where it says tags, click onto the drop down, where you will by default have name, date, address, and phone number. We used to be just limited to those 4 tags, but since then we've really updated our AI where you can now create custom tags. So any kind of personalization you need, you just tell HelloCustom what it is and the AI will figure it out. So you can now do team number, jersey name, you could do profession, you could do teacher's name, student's name, a dog's name, whatever it is, just tell HelloCustom what it is, and it will find that in the personalization request on Etsy. To do that, you would just type it out, click on enter, and it would create that as a tag. Again, this is you telling the AI what this is, so be very specific and concise. Again, like name, profession, jersey number. Don't be too long and descriptive, just tell HelloCustom what it is. But again, in this case, it's just gonna be a name. Perfect. I also have a date, so I'm gonna click onto this text element right here, set the max allowance. Again, for this one, I want it to be center aligned, no special effects, and I'm going to tag this one as date. We are essentially done creating this template. We have given the template a title. We have told HelloCustom what product on Etsy does this graphic belong to, and we have told HelloCustom what inside of this graphic needs to be personalized, in this case, a name and a date. The last thing that I wanted to mention is in regards to fonts. If you tag a text element for personalization, we need to have that font inside of our database to know what all of the characters look like when we're changing the name from Sarah Smith to Samantha. So when you tag a text element for personalization, we check our library, do we have the font? If we don't have the font, we actually are integrated with Google Fonts, where we check Google Fonts, where they have 1,700 commercial use fonts free and readily available. If they have the font, we immediately download it, upload it to your HelloCustom account, and tie it to this text element here. But if we do not have it and Google Fonts does not have it, we will display an error message that says missing font, where you will need to upload that font into HelloCustom for it to work, or select a different font from an available font. So if we had, in theory, an error message displayed right here in the top right, you could click onto the text element, click onto the fonts, and that is where you are able to either upload the custom font, or you can use our slide bar to choose a different font that might look close enough to the one that you are going for. Once you select the font that we do have, the error message will go away, where you can then publish the template as active. This template is now published as active. The difference between active and draft templates is if the template is active, HelloCustom is actively looking for if those SKUs sell on Etsy. We will personalize that graphic and display it for your approval inside of our approval queue. If the template is a draft, and you can find your draft template sorted by draft, that means that we are not looking for those SKUs on Etsy. And if those are sold on Etsy, we're not pulling those ones into HelloCustom because we assume that you're not ready for those graphics to be personalized. So that is the main difference between active and draft. And the last thing that I'd like to point out that I recommend you doing at least one time for every single template that you create inside of HelloCustom is to test the template. Make sure that the tags that you created inside of HelloCustom are working the way that you want, and that when we personalize this graphic, that it is actually going to the correct product on Printify or the production partner that you are using, that when this sells on Etsy and you approve it, that you are confident that everything is working correctly when it moves on to the next step. So to test this template right here, if you hover over the template, there's 3 dots in the top right. If you click onto this, it'll give you a submenu where you're able to download the graphic. You can make a copy of the graphic. You can make a copy of this template and move it maybe over to your Amazon store. But in this case, we're going to click on to test template, where it will then give you this pop-up where you can test the template with sample personalization. Again, test the tags that you created, fine-tune them, make sure that they are working correctly as you intended them to work. In this case, we just have a simple name and a date, but you can type in a sample personalization request like, can the name be Samantha and the date be 2025? Click on to submit, and HelloCustom will personalize the graphic for you as it would normally and display a thumbnail of that image for you. Please note that the graphics are not full resolution, so they might be a little pixelated, but as you can see, it did change the name from Sarah Smith to Samantha and the date from 2024 to 2025 using the correct font, the correct color, the correct placement, the correct personalization. We also go one step further where we actually go over to Printify and we grab one of the products for that product. In this case, I think we grabbed the asphalt color. We put that personalized graphic on it. That way you can verify that yes, this is the correct graphic that went over to the correct product and the graphic is in the correct spot. That if you shrink down the graphic, move it to the top right corner pocket, and even rotate it 30 degrees, that we match the correct placement, size, and scale. And you can verify that with the mockup here. So I recommend going back and just testing this a couple different times, fine-tuning those tags, because with a little bit of fine-tuning, you can ensure that it'll work 100% of the time for text-based personalization for your Etsy templates. And once it is good to go, you can then move on to creating your next template for your next product. And then when that product sells on Etsy, HelloCustom will then personalize that graphic for you and display that for your approval in our approval queue. Well, that's it for our templates video. If you have any questions, please reach out to support@hellocustom.io.